And we are back. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us again. If you missed the intro of the show, and forgot to set your DVR, you can always jump over to Load Testing SharePoint 2013 using Visual Studio 2013 to see what is going on. Our next guest needs no introduction. International hero and man of mystery, Mr. Todd Klindt, the Space Cowboy. Welcome, Todd.
Howdy, partner. It's good to be here.
Howdy to you as well. How goes it?
It goes well. I don't know if you've been watching the news. I just came back from a trip. I got called out on a special mission, utmost importance to our government and really the world. And I don't mean to try to big time this, but the crapper on the International Space Station got plugged up, and I had to go out and fix it.
Aww. Really? I mean, is this a true story, or is this just a load of bull?
No, it is a true story. It's kind of a a stinky job, but that's why they bring in the big guns like me. I come out there, I save the world. It's just I
got it. So International Burrito Day on the International Space Station, not up for par. I got it.
Yeah, it was that or the Russian the dehydrated borscht. I don't know what it was, but. It's all good. I saw George Clooney and Sandra Bullock while I was up there. They seem to be going well. They send their regards.
Oh, well, that's nice. Were they just kind of hanging out, or
yeah, just floating around, just doing their thing. Yeah.
Good deal. So hey, I hear you have a big show coming up in Las Vegas. It's the new way to say Las Vegas, in case you didn't know. The first week of March. Are you saving us from alien invaders again, or just sitting your cat out of that tree again?
Well, so no. Funny you should bring up the cat, though. I appreciate the plug. I am famous for my cat-saving skills, both on the planet and on other planets. So I've come out with a line of T-shirts. If you'd like to get my official clothing line here, you can check me out. You can pick that up at the store with the bullseye. You can grab those, and I'd pay with cash while you're there. But no, this time we will not be rescuing any cats from trees. My buddy, longtime friend and fellow Dogie wrestler, Garth Brooks, he's out in Vegas. He told me to swing out. And at the same time, there's going to be that SharePoint conference. So I'm going to be doing a session out there for the SharePoint conference, swinging in, saying hey to those guys. This session is going to be on the nuts and bolts of upgrading SharePoint 2013. And for those of you who do the social thing and all that, the yams and the tweets and all that, you're going to want to pay attention to this one. It's on hashtag thing SPC 410, and that's how you can keep abreast of all that great stuff.
That hashtag thing, is that like what Curly used to talk about, the one thing? Is it a hashtag? Is that really the one thing?
The one thing you need is the hashtag, the one thing. And that's the secret to Curly's gold, also, turns out, yeah.
Interesting. Well, that does sound really fascinating. It's way cooler than your day job of hunting intergalactical bad guys.
And blowing up asteroids before they hit the Earth. You guys never hear about the work that I do, but I've saved this Earth countless times from multiple asteroids. It's got a good crew. Yeah.
Bunch of oil rig diggers.
I like to, when the economy dips, I try to find out how to work people. So yeah, when the oil industry here in the town in the country, when they close up derricks, I take those guys. I got a crew. We got theme music. It's great. Yeah, you guys would be really proud of the work they do.
Oh, and the ending's really sad, I hear. So that's awesome. So hey, can you tell us a little more about the session you're doing, the SPC thing? A little more about the session. Are you bringing your superhero squad along, the oil rig diggers? How are you getting that session done?
Well, sadly, the oil rig diggers will not be at the session. They're going to be off saving the planet while I'm taking a couple days of R&R, doing the Vegas thing. But there was another guy, Shane Young. Probably haven't heard of him. Not really a big deal. But he's been in trouble with the law, and he needs some mentoring, some guidance. So the judge told him he needed to hang out with me to kind of see how to be a productive member of society and help instead of hurt, to use your power for good instead of evil. So I will have that Shane Young guy with me. I apologize in advance for him, folks. It's not whatever I can do to help. That's what I do. But in that session, he and I will be talking about how to take your SharePoint 2010 content, upgrade it to SharePoint 2013. We're talking content and service apps and how to architect your farm. We're also going to talk a lot about all the things that Shane has screwed up when trying to upgrade, so that you won't make the same mistakes. Not that you would. You're all smarter than him, but you never know.
Wow, Todd, that's really interesting, and good topic there. That Shane guy, I mean, it sounds like he brings a lot to the stage. It might not all be positive, but he brings a lot to the stage.
He's something, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's good to help the underprivileged.
Yeah.
Well, so it's definitely a session that shouldn't be missed by anyone who isn't on a heater at the blackjack table. I mean, if you're making money, you should stay put. But
By all means, when you're on a hot streak, stay with it. Yeah, absolutely.
all right. Well, next up, folks, we're going to interview Todd Klindt, who is famous for being famous, to talk about his session on the nuts and bolts of upgrading SharePoint. Or, since this is a session we just talked about, it's not that session. It is actually, what session are we going to interview him? Where's this card at? Come on, people, give me the details. How
I
about
hear,
you?
I hear. So when people think of Todd Klindt, who's famous for being famous, they think of, but I think of his PowerShell skills.
Really? So you think it's the session using Windows PowerShell with SharePoint 2013 and SharePoint Online? That's our next topic?
I heard that guy really rocks it with the PowerShell. Even with the paparazzi flashing pictures of him, he can make PowerShell stand up and dance.
Fair enough. You know, and I found it interesting. You both have the same initials. Is there any relation between the two of you?
Boy, I wish I would do anything to be related to that guy. He is handsome, good looking. Oh, I wish. Boy, great profile.
Yeah, the bull's getting deep in here again. So, hey, on that note, I'm out of here.